So it's Wednesday, I don't know the date exactly, but it's the day that we're allowed to go out and do longer efforts today, or longer exercises should I say, and as a result it's packed. There's a lot of cars and a lot of idiots as well. I've already had to dodge one fool, but yeah, it's supposed to be an easy day for me today really, because I've got the Tour for All, Zwift Tour for All race tomorrow, and I really struggled with the one yesterday, so I decided rather than do a Zwift sort of easy ride, I'd come out and do a fairly easy ride today. The plan is to get to Beacon Fell, so we're nearly there now. It's let's see, this thing, and the idea being that I'm going to get there, do one effort round the loop. I don't actually know the Strava segment for it, so it's just going to be a bit of a best guess, and then come back. I've taken it fairly easy going there. I'm just wondering what it's going to be like when I get there in terms of how busy it is, but based on the amount of cars, I'm expecting it to be fairly busy. Right, part two. So just got to the top of a lane called Carwags Lane, which is the hill that kind of leads up to here. I think it was an average of 4% for about 2k. Came down this way. Disappointing because I got all the way to the top without any cars. As soon as I got to the top, just as I was about to finish the effort, I got carred, and he slammed on right in front of me as well, because he had to let someone else pass, but just as I was about to complete the effort, so I completely trashed that. Really disappointing honestly, as it wasn't going to be a Stirling time, but it was going to be alright. Anyway, so this is the top of, well, approximately the top of Beacon Fell. This is Beacon Fell in the background, about to do that loop, and then over this way, if I don't fall over, which I'm about to fall over, all of that over that way, like I think that there is the hills to Manchester, and somewhere over there you may be able to see Blackpool Tower. I don't know, it's going to be a long shot honestly on this camera. Yeah, disappointing honestly about the effort, but about to put in an effort on this loop, and then I'm going to head back, as it's not the nicest day. It's quite overcast. I think it's about 11 degrees. Don't feel that hot, but it's quite windy. But it's all right so far. It's nicer than being indoors, I guess, at the moment. So third part. I'm on my second lap technically. I wasn't going to do a second lap, but the view was just too nice not to come back round and see again. So that behind me is Parlick, I think, as Ken has correctly pointed out in the comment. I might have got it wrong honestly again. I think it's Parlick though. It's just absolutely stunning. Such a nice view. The view that I really wanted to get, unfortunately, has got a car in there at the moment, and the other view's got like a load of litter on there, so that's really quite sad, but yeah, truly stunning. So my effort round wasn't so bad. Got chased by a car on the final third, which kind of put me under a bit of pressure. I'm not entirely sure where the segment starts or ends honestly on Beacon Fell, so my effort was what it was. Be interesting to see afterwards, but yeah, I'm going to loop back now and go home. Looks like the weather's going to hold, so yeah, it's been a good ride so far. Finishing up the ride back in suburbia. I'm on the path of a restaurant, nice restaurant around here called the Italian Orchard. Guys who own it are absolutely loaded. 3 of them have just come out. Oh my god, some speed. Anyway, yeah, it's been a really fun ride with one exception. When I went round to take the third video, I got the Garmin got in a real sort of weird, I don't know, I should have probably gone and continued the second loop round, but I didn't. I doubled back, which apparently you're not supposed to do on Beacon Fell anyway. I got told off because it's a one way. Anyway, that completely wazzed up the Garmin, and I ended up it's just been moaning about taking a U-turn all the way home. Anyway, I started following it and it started taking me back up Beacon Fell, and so I was in the middle of a second effort to get back up there before I realised it was probably like messed up and I needed to just double back and go home. Anyway, I've not figured out how to make it just go straight home from this point on, so unfortunately I know the way, otherwise God knows what you'd have to do. But yeah, it's been a really nice ride, and I still think I'm going to get absolutely hammered tomorrow on Zwift, but yeah, it's better than staying indoors this one.